Is it risky? Of course it is. Is it dangerous? Yes. Are you going to learn a lot about yourself? Of course. Is it uncomfortable? Fuck yeah, it is. But we're going to do it together. Never going to ask you to do something I'm unwilling to do. And I'm going to be firing big boy planes on this event. And I'm beckoning you to come alongside me, especially if you're bored and you want to go on a heroic mission.
All right, welcome back, guys. So the video you just watched, what'd you think about it? Felt pretty innocent and genuine, right? Some of you may know the background of this guy, some may not. I'm not going to use his name, but he is fairly well known in the Twitterverse, and there's a lot of allegations or rumors, if you will, around the video and the guy. The leading rumor is that he raised funds from his followers using this video and apparently gambled away all of that money. Those are the rumors and allegations. I don't know the actual truth, so take it with a grain of salt. But let's take a moment to dissect some nonverbal cues that could help us be a bit more discerning about who we trust, especially when it comes to where we put our money. We'll use this short video as a practical lesson in recognizing warning signs and body language. This analysis is for educational purposes and does reflect an interpretation of nonverbal cues from a public video. It's not a statement of fact about the individual's intention or character, and the content does not constitute legal advice and should not be taken as such. So before we begin, I implore you to go follow me on Twitter at bowtied_owl. I aim to provide insights and practical advice on all aspects of body language. My content encompasses a wide range of fascinating ideas, strategies, and knowledge designed to enhance your understanding of nonverbal communication. With that out of the way, let's get into the analysis.
Is it risky? Of course it is. Is it dangerous? Yes. Are you going to learn a lot about yourself? Of course. Is it uncomfortable? Fuck yeah, it is. But we're going to do it together. Never going to...
So we begin the short video of him saying, is it risky? Yes. Is it dangerous? Yes. Are you going to learn a lot about yourself? Of course. Is it uncomfortable? Fuck yeah, it is. But we're going to do it together. I want you to notice these three actions. The first is his hands are compulsively fidgeting with the hoodie drawstring. This probably isn't just random fiddling, it's a focused channel for his nervous energy. The hands are often the telltale sign of our internal psychological state. And when he tugs and twists that drawstring, it's like he's trying to siphon off the stress and maintain a facade of calm. The tongue jut, you see it happen twice here. This isn't your everyday lip licking or mouth movement. This is fleeting but pointed protrusion of the tongue, a nonverbal slip that might be echoing his internal narrative. Joe Navarro points to this as a potential moment of self-aware guilt or a prelude to being found out. And finally, we have the neck scratch, and it is indeed a gesture that's hard to overlook here. There's a biological reason why we're drawn to touch our necks when feeling insecure or threatened. This area is where the vagus nerve, part of the cranial nerve system, is accessible. The vagus nerve is often referred to as the nerve of emotion because it sends signals to the heart, lungs, and digestive tract. Stimulating this nerve, even with a simple scratch, can actually trigger a parasympathetic response in the body, the part responsible for relaxation and calming down. So when he scratches his neck, he might not only be providing physical relief, but also unconsciously attempting to trigger a calming response to alleviate stress or discomfort, perhaps soothing the mental disquiet akin to a guilty conscience. Reflecting on these points, the drawstring fiddling, the neck scratching could be signaling a sense of guilt or a mind grappling with deceit. That tongue jut, too, could be a telltale sign of someone patting themselves on the back for pulling off something sneaky.
Never going to ask you to do something I'm unwilling to do. And I'm going to be firing big boy planes on this event. And I'm beckoning you to come alongside me, especially if you're bored and you want to go on a heroic mission.
Now, let's consider his follow-up. I'm never going to ask you to do something I'm unwilling to do, and I'm going to be firing or filing. I'm not sure what he said there. Big boy plans for this event, and I'm beckoning for you to come alongside me, especially if you're bored and want to go on a heroic mission. You should take note of another 3 big cues here. The first being neck engagement escalates, with the middle finger now being used. It's as if the intensity of his message is directly proportional to the intensity of his scratching. The middle finger, being stronger, offers more pressure and perhaps more relief, indicating the increased stress of the moment. The neck scratching then progresses to a deliberate brush of the chin with the back of his fingers. This action is likely more than incidental contact. It appears to be purposeful. Such chin contact can often be self-assured, fortifying action, perhaps an instinctive effort to reinforce one's resolve. Simultaneously, this gesture serves as cover for the neck, a self-soothing behavior that suggests an attempt to protect oneself from scrutiny or to comfort vulnerability. The combined chin and neck touch may signal a need for psychological reassurance amidst challenging circumstances. And finally, we see the return to the drawstring rubbing. It's rhythmic, it's repetitive, it's reassuring for him. It's a self-pacifying behavior that likely helps him to anchor himself in the moment, likely as he navigates through the tension of his narrative. So in conclusion, the body language exhibited, specifically the fidgeting with the hoodie drawstring, the tongue jut, the neck scratching, can be seen as revealing signs of a person under stress, possibly grappling with internal conflict or deceit. If you see this and somebody's asking for your money, it should raise red flags for you. The neck scratch in particular is a compelling indicator. The neck is home to the vagus nerve, which when stimulated can induce a state of calm. This could mean that the person's repeated scratching is not just a nervous tic, but a subconscious attempt to alleviate the psychological discomfort that might come with a guilty conscience or the stress of potential exposure. All these cues taken together suggest a narrative of anxiety and possible deception. They serve as a valuable lesson in the subtle art of reading body language, providing cues that could potentially warn observers to approach with caution. Want to learn more about body language? Don't forget to like, share, and follow for more content like this. Be sure to download your free copy of Read the Room using the link in my bio. It's a comprehensive guide to understanding nonverbal communication. Applying this knowledge will revolutionize your personal and professional relationships. Thanks for watching.